I have to say those two games were the fastest we've ever played.
But it's not the fact that they were the fastest like that. It was the way Shoaib gunned down that last villager, and Sharky called it out and said he was that guy.
I know.
That's what
That's
makes
what.
it awesome. Like that's what makes it awesome, you know? Like if Logan did it, it's like okay, whatever. But Sharky gave that extra little bit of sauce.
And then Fassel got on. That shit was too good.
Yeah.
Okay, Logan's in front of me, Show's in front of you, Sharky. I'm Portuguese or Ethiopians. Fassel's Goths. Show's Malay. Damn, they got all the. They got all the fucking infantry civs. Logan's Celts.
Construir, construir, sin, construir, construir, hola. Construir.
I don't like that.
Esto pronto. Construir, sin, construir. Esto pronto. Construir, construir. Hola.
So my initials, I have siege rams, siege onagers, halberds, hussars, elite skirms, and I think Ethiopians have like a onager bonus. I don't.
You have torsion blasts where your siege radius on your siege is increased.
Yep.
Queuing up my scouts. I forgot to do that. Just beware, Fassel was Goths, and then I think it was Logan? No, Shoaib was Malay, so he gets the food swords.
Okay, scouts away.
Construir, construir, construir.
Logan has a stable up, but I don't see any scouts from him. But I did see Halbs.
Olá, cortar madeira. Construir. Quais as vossas construir? Ao seu dispor. Quais são entendidos? Atacar. Avançar. Sim. Entendido. As armas.
Vassal needs to stop sending his scouts across the map.
Construir, construir, construir.
Estou pronto.
I'm gonna build my second TC here, Sharky.
Quais são os
Alright, copy that. See, I think I'll expand either
ao seu dispor. Entendido.
facing off with Shoaib.
Olá. Construir. Avançar. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Logan's got his scout out now. Logan's on 2 TCs.
Esto pronto.
Expanding TC.
Construir, construir.
Sim. Atacar! As armas! Ao seu dispor. Atacar! Sim, farei, Luei. Irei. Quais são farei, Luei? Ao seu dispor. Sim, as armas. Atacar. Entendido. Quais as vossas? Estou pronto. Sim.
Have his second TC.
Quais as vossas?
Build skirmishers and pikes. You'll need skirmishers and pikes.
Sharky.
Ao seu dispor. Farei, Luei. Avançar.
Construir. Sim. Construir.
Estou pronto. Sim. Coletar. Sim, sim. As armas. Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Avançar. Atacar. Avançar. Atacar. Sim. As armas. Quais? Farei, ordens. Quais são?
Shoaib's up to some.
Olá.
Don't know.
Entendi.
Sent Simpson halberds that way.
Okay, well,
He's not gonna find anything in that corner.
I'm more worried about him having like a builder back there or something, so I'm gonna send the scouts back there.
Sim. As armas. Sim. Olá. Construir. 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 Quais? Construir. Construir.
Sim. Construir.
Estou pronto. Construir. Quais as vossas ordens? Construir.
Yeah, he's got 3 halbs and a scout back here.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Entendi. Farei, Luei. Ao seu dispor. Entendi. Farei, Luei. Entendi. Farei, Luei. Farei, entendi. Farei, Luei. As armas.
Where's here again?
Entendido. Quais são? Farei, Luei.
Logan saw my TC in the corner getting stoned.
Sim. Construir.
Olá. Farei, Luei. Construir.
Sim. Avançar. Entendi. Atacar. Ao seu dispor. Farei, Luei. As armas.
I got a whole key of villagers coming forward. I don't know why Logan loves to do that.
Quais são?
You can harass with the hussars, and I've got moving up on the.
Take out vassals.
Can do.
Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Atacar. Sim. Farei, Luei. As armas. Ao seu dispor. Sim. Farei, Luei. Quais são? Avançar. Ao seu dispor. Farei, Quais são? As armas. Sim. Avançar. Atacar.
Logan came to support.
More like this is Logan's area, so it makes sense.
Quais são? Atacar. As armas.
Now Shoaib's pushing in.
Ao seu dispor.
Yep. Confrontation here.
Move back.
Sim. Farei, Luei. Quais são? Sim. Entendido. Sim. Ao seu dispor. As armas. Farei, Luei. Entendido. Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Entendido. Olá. Construir. Estou pronto.
Sharky, where are your farms?
I've not built any shit.
Yikes.
Avançar.
It's not good, brother.
Avançar. Farei atacar.
FYI, wolves.
Ao seu dispor.
Olá. Construir. Construir. Quais? Construir. Construir.
Their presence here.
Yeah, I'm building a castle right here.
Alright.
Incoming ram.
Sim. Farei away.
You have push here towards mid.
Yep, I'm already sending my units that way.
Sim. As armas. Quais são? Ao seu dispor. Farei away. Atacar.
Estou pronto.
Sim. Ao seu dispor. Avançar. Quais são? Farei ao seu dispor. Farei away. Farei entendido. Sim. Quais são?
Infiltrate Feteria.
Sim. Atacar.
Construir. Construir.
Quais farei away. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Sim. Farei away. Quais são? Sim. Avançar.
Can you repair?
Quais são? Atacar. Ao seu dispor. Avançar.
Sharky, can you repair your Fatoria?
Yes, they are going on the way. I don't know why they're not.
Quais são? Sim.
I ordered them, but they're not. You just killed the villagers. That's well, my Faturia's down.
Ao seu dispor. Farei away.
Estou pronto. Farei away. Quais?
Estou pronto. Sim.
Coletar.
Quais são? Entendido.
My last TC is about to go down.
Move your villagers.
Entendido. Atacar. As armas.
They're all still.
Quais são? Sim. Avançar. Sim. Entendido. Quais são?
That's it.
As armas. Atacar. Avançar. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Sim. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Sim. Quais são?
Yeah,
Yeah, it really hurt that you didn't build the farms, bro.
he built no farms.
Sim.
Yeah, that,
So
that
I
really
can't help
hurt.
that. Dude, I cannot help you with zero, like no farms, bro. Like that can't. You built all those pikes and you didn't build like any farms. That's just, it's so basic. Like can't help you there.
Yeah.
But guess what? Now you learn. Now you know. Just sort of weird that you completely forgot to build any.
Yeah, I looked at, I saw 3 TCs, I'm like, where are the farms?
Yeah, but I'm sure it didn't help that I was gods.
That doesn't even matter.
He didn't build farms, bro.
Let me put it this way: that army would never make it if he had farms. But there's no way in hell I'm gonna defend that with no farm. I mean, it's like that last week, right? Last week it was kind of like no scouting, no this, that, and the other. The fundamentals are breaking. I cannot defend that, right? Like I can't. Like actually, I don't want to defend that. So Sharky's gonna remember this loss, and he's gonna be like, "Screw this! I'm never gonna be in a position where I'm never." I just don't know how you just completely forget about building farms, brother. What was going on through your head, by the way?
It was mostly just focusing on pushing
Stop.
forward with an army.
Got it. Yeah, but
Because we were all kind of revved up. I'm up against Shoaib, so I'm
Yeah.
expecting something going on.
sure. Yeah, but I guess like at this stage, we're just expecting people are kind of having their farms and stuff. So I guess you just have to kind of keep that in mind. Where even though yes, I understand that you're against somebody that maybe is a bit better, but the thing is that the more you're like, so you can like spend money on a food on a scout or two, kind of like look around, bring them back, and if nothing's crazy happening, then you good. But go send those scouts maybe to his base, see what army units he's building, and then come back. And then, but my point is like you're not like so focused on it entirely that you can't build farms at all. Like there wasn't even one farm, so it's kind of like you did good with the building the multiple TCs, so that's a good thing. You also built the houses, so that's a good thing. But gotta do the farms. I mean, there's nothing else to say. It's like so basic. So I don't know. I mean, shit. Gotta do the basics, man.
It's like with Hans, you don't need houses, and with his Civ, he didn't need farms.
Nah, he was.
That was actually your Civ show.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah. But I mean, I actually wanted to see this game through because I was actually going to show you how you crush somebody with Turks, with the ship units that they have, how you actually crush people with it. But never got to do it because, well, I could have done it, but not with a person building no farms. I mean, I can't defend that. So I mean, shit happens. Not that, but the good thing is like Sharky learned, so Sharky knows. So good that you made units. Good that you were like looking around to your surrounding area. And as you're building, like your TCs, you just need to always make sure that it's not even like looking at the fact that you have TC Sharky. I would be like looking at my my resource counts. Do you ever look at your resource counts? Like generally, like especially early, because that's when you kind of know before you go low, like, hey, because my point is that even with the army that you built, Sharky, I mean you must have been hurting like that mad with food. I mean to the point where I don't even think you could make villagers because you put in everything into pipes, like and horses, if that makes sense.
There were skirmishers there as well, and I see what you mean.
Yeah. So the thing is, the more you're cognizant and aware of that, the more you'll be in a good position to help. Like, and to be fair, guys, Sharky for like what? How many games did we play tonight? Anybody has a count on that?
6.
6 games? For at least what? 5 of those games, Sharky was like chilling the back. he was like backseating for the most part, chilling, having a good time. So when he came up front, his mind was like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do like hyperdrive. And then he just forgot the farm, so it is what it is,
Who's missing? I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. Mr. I'm not watching the replay, I'm actually just looking at the map. I'll be in.
I gotta go, guys, but good night.
All right, well, then if he's out, we're
Again.
done for the night.
Yeah, I've been up since 6, so.
Okay.
Oh.
How many times were you up?
Once.
Not 2 more times to make it the devil?
No, I'm gonna stay awake till 3 a.m.
Wow. Oh yeah, you did you get there? You got there today?
Yes, yesterday I got there. Yesterday I got here like in the morning.
Okay. So all right, you gotta do your fam time thing. So thanks for making it though. By the way.
No worries. Sorry for being late. Should be on time next Saturday, hopefully.
He used the word "should" and "hopefully" in the same sentence.
No,
He didn't say
let me seal the deal with it. Inshallah.
That's the Biden.
That makes
the Biden
sense.
use. Inshallah. That's messed up, by the way, guys. I'm just telling you straight up. The fact that Biden used the word, he used inshallah the way he did, that's really messed up. I mean, that's not like anything to be proud about.
Well, I'll be
I mean,
on by
to be fair, we've kind of set that precedent when we use it a lot like that. Then
Yeah,
we have only ourselves to blame.
Yeah, I know, but hey,
It's like football material. Like
I know. I just thought it was funny that you've like it would be. I think Obama said "Assalamu alaikum" or something. I think.
No, he said inshallah too. Oh no, Biden said it, right?
Yeah.
no,
Biden
like when
said
are you gonna
inshallah.
release your tax returns? Inshallah, which which that's kind of the tone he was going for. And
Yeah.
like I said, we only have ourselves to blame to. for that
I
kind
know,
of
I know,
cognition.
but what I'm saying is that what a way to introduce America to the word that it's not like basically
Yeah, it's not for real. It's like
yeah,
it's like it's like I'm gonna do it. Psych. That's what inshallah means. It's like America's like, yo, so do you have something in your language where it's kind of like, hey man, I'm gonna do something, but then we're following it right up with a psych. Hell no. And we're like, yeah, it's called inshallah.
that's messed up. I blame Schrabe for that. Let me tell you though, the best games were the games that were the hunts. That was the games of the night were those two games. I mean, just like that's just crazy. That to me was the highlight of the night. Well played. I guess Munsif was he cool, Shoaib, or what? He's a little sour because apparently he was measuring yards.
Did Shoaib just go off? He's still on.
Yeah, I don't know, but I guess I don't know if he was making any commentary. Partly why I did that was so that he actually is forced to not, because the thing is, I forced him to be with you guys, and it worked. So, he couldn't do any of those like side things. I didn't tell you guys. I think in the first game, like when Munsif played, he tried to build a mining camp on the side and put one villager to collect stone low key. He just and then he started building the house wall, and my god, the crap started with him. And then I think at one point he just like said, okay, screw it, now I gotta go and help. And after that game, I think every game after that he's been pretty chill, like he's like helping you guys. So hopefully that actually helped him concentrate to you guys. I think at one point he just changed, right? Didn't he change colors? Who was in front of me?
Yeah, we switched because Sharky was teal, and we moved him
Yeah. Then Shuaib went gray.
No,
And then-
orange.
There was one.
Yeah, so wait, we moved a triangle. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you
Shoaib
did.
came from back to forward, and Munsif went right, and then Sharky
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what happened. Okay, that's cool. Sharky was pretty cool, by the way. So I'm, his help. But by the way, how was Sharky's help generally? Did you guys feel like he helped?
Yeah.
I know he was super aggressively helping Munsif for sure, because he was. So to
Well,
me,
we
that-
tried it. So we, when I started today, I was really trying to make the point across that, because we mentioned the whole thing of like go, like we always, whenever we see the attack, we go and we just send rams like without protection and all that stuff, and then usually the case of no one else is there. So I really try to like I was saying patience. So because you guys know stuff's coming. I mean, you're gonna scout it, you're gonna see it. I mean, just because this is the window, it's like the window's gonna close when you just kind of throw it, but let's like group up, let's ball up and move with the siege rams. So when we all like balled up in that third game, I felt like we were all like as one attacking. Unfortunately, I think that was also the game that Shoaib missed the attack because he cut the wrong way. But whatever, because of that patience, we gathered all in. And I blame myself a lot on that case because I always think it's like you guys aren't expecting this. Like once you see it, you're gonna have to prepare for it. But no, you guys are fucking ready for it. Excuse me. So and in that with that, all of us are then there. Like Munsif has the opportunity. I made it clear, like Munsif, you ready? And then I kept seeing Sharky, so I didn't really like had to ping him at all. But I just in the game after that one though, I really sour taste in my mouth when Munsif just took over right side. He took the whole. If you look at the map, he made a huge house wall that just pretty much restricted pretty much any of us. Even I think Shoaib, we like couldn't build. So he was asking for or no, I was asking for skirmishers, or maybe one of us was, and the only person who has archery ranges, I think we all had some, but Munsif had 5 on each side, and then he had 5 barracks as well. Like it was just so many buildings, and I'm like, dude, what's going on here? And so I'm trying to build more archery ranges on his side, but because of that house wall, my guys have to go all the way around. And then I'm like, wait, my guys are gonna have to go through this wall. Like if I try to use this to create, so it was that one was really just he totally locked down right side, and we just that was not good at all. And then there was no room. It was weird. I was thinking, man, this reminds me of when I first started playing with you guys, when I just built like ridiculously around stuff. You guys couldn't build anywhere.
Right.
But well, then the other thing it brings me. That's where I think Fassel. What was it? I told him about like the whole strategy of, or not strategy, but the what's it called? Whenever you build a building, make sure you can produce from it. Like you never want to just build 5 barracks and only use one of them. And the second town center, I think maybe that's what I was thinking of Fassel, is when he asked for the town center, at that time, usually you should have enough food intake to be able to produce from both town centers, but not always. So you got to be careful, because I think when you guys attacked in the game we just played, there was definitely a point where I couldn't produce from that, because I was like, we got to build this army. And then because we had that army, I was like, wait, now let's move forward. So let's counterattack.
The best game that you had was the game where I actually gave you an opportunity after taking Fassel's Fatura. You guys had great opportunities to take out someone. And that was the game that I really was trying to gauge how you guys were working together, maneuvering together, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I think in the game after that, we made it clear to produce on that side. So I think Shoaib pointed that out. He said, "All right, build over here now," and we started moving on to because that was the fourth one we went to Saman instead of Fassel in the middle, because we saw Fassel was really tight. So we were like, "All right, quickly build over here." And take out Samans. I think maybe I don't know. They're meshing together. Right. But I felt like communication was better.
Nice.
But still, I think Munsif had that. I don't know what he was doing, because he didn't do it in the previous games. I'm like, well, what's this house wall? What's this? And obviously he's probably ignoring it due to the games going on. But I didn't delete some houses.
But you can ask that, right? Like you can definitely say, hey, listen, man, I can't help you if you can't delete this house wall. Just as simple as that.
Well, I guess because I'm asking the questions of, you have all these buildings produced from them, because if someone's asking for skirmishers, can you? I asked Munsif, can you make skirmishers? You have all these buildings, like that's what I said. So I was trying to instead of me having to delete his buildings to make mine. Well, I mean, why can't he produce from them? So that's what I was thinking, and telling him to do that. Like, hey, you make the skirmishers.
But he'll have the same problem. Except, you know what? In his mind, it's not the same problem. Because think about it this way. The dude would have made skirmishers there and then send them around the house wall. so you're screwed either way, except you get shafted harder.
Well, no, so this is it. Like, I want to show replay, because he put the military buildings in front of the house wall. So in order for me to make military buildings, I have to make them behind his buildings, behind the house wall, and then so because there's definitely, I mean, I think there's possibly some room, but it was going to be really tight.
It's like you. I guess between you and Munsif, you always are talking about houses and barracks. I remember last time,
Logan, I typed something for you after that comment.
Shit, man! Shit, been quiet.
I was talking to my nephews and shit. They're awake, but I'm gonna head out now and go sleep.
Okay,
good night. Good games.
All right.
Good games.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, that Huns, that was good. I'm glad Fassel took advantage of that. That was cool.
That was great. That was great. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, man. What was cool wasn't the fact that Faisal had Huns. It wasn't the fact that Faisal, did what he did. It's the setup that Sharky did, man. Sharky did the setup. He went in and basically said that Shoaib was that guy.
That's right.
That's what it was, man.
Yep.
And bro, in the Daisy circles, that's like
Yeah, he got me. Yeah, he got that shit started. He got the.
you don't say that shit. And you say that Sharky just like I think he just kind of was telling us like, hey, unknowingly or whatever, he just was like, oh, by the way, factoid.
All right, good shit, guys. So it's gonna be Lakeland Drive for me tomorrow. Let's see. Hopefully, I'll be back by the weekend. I'll still take my laptop just in case.
Yeah, I'll be that.
Cool.
Can you leave on Friday? Or are you gonna leave? like,
Well,
Saturday?
yeah, that's what I'm gonna. No, I would want to leave on Friday, right? That would be the whole idea. Is like, I don't want to
Yeah.
like stay there an extra night. But the whole point is, it's regression for this demo. By the way, that company's even showed up in like a top, like a Pepperdine's and list.
Oh
That was
dang.
kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll share the link of Discord. They're in there. They're like in bronze. But look, I've never worked for a company that, registered anywhere. So that was kind of neat. All right, fellas. I'll catch you. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Yep.
Inshallah.
Man.
All right, man. So.
Welcome.
Alright, good night, guys.
All right.